Matt is here from the Chemung County SPCA. Matt, thanks for joining us, as you do every Monday.
Absolutely.
And this is our Adoptable Pet of the Week segment. And so who do we have here today?
This is Moose, as you can see.
Probably a fit name for him.
Yeah, he's a pretty big boy. He's about 8 years old.
Okay.
He's been with us for only a couple weeks. So, but he is the type of cat that would normally get overlooked because he's a little bit older. And as you can see, he's pretty overweight too.
He's a big boy, yeah.
Yeah. So, so on a cat, 1 cat pound is equivalent to about 15 to 17 human pounds.
Okay.
So he is, in human pounds, easily 100 pounds overweight. So we're trying to get him on a good diet plan here.
Diet going on,
yeah.
Maybe some exercise for Moose.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're trying to get him back in shape, but we'd love to get him in a new home to get back in shape and have a loving family. So yeah, he's here with us today.
And I see you brought some toys that Moose might like to play with.
Yeah. So
or maybe all cats at home.
And children too, and
of course.
Even me. So it's getting cold out, and our animals are less likely to go outside, or especially if you have a pretty lazy indoor cat, which is perfectly fine. But something as simple as a bubble gun, or just blowing bubbles instead, it becomes really interesting to them. And it's just something for some mental stimulation. As you can see, he's really into it.
Yeah, totally. He's going wild.
Yeah.
It's that catnip, man.
It is the catnip. So he's stuff like that can help stimulate the mind. Obviously, like, oh, how much do bubbles really do? Well, they just pop out of nowhere.
Right.
And so for some animals, in people like me even, it's amazing. It's really cool to watch. Now, one thing I will say is be careful. If you do get one of these guys that has the electric motor in it, it might scare some animals, and a cat might get afraid of bubbles. I actually used this last night to make sure it would work, and my one dog was terrified of it because it sounds just like the motor from a drone.
Was it Barley?
Yeah, it was actually Porter.
Oh, okay.
So she was actually terrified because it sounds like the drone that I have, and I'll fly around the house, and
well, that's safe.
She doesn't like it. So yeah, so just be careful of that. But otherwise, it's a simple thing you can do to help give that mental stimulation for your cat.
All right, Matt, great. And if people want to check out Moose, how can they do that?
Just stop in, come visit them, fill out an application, and spend some time with him, make sure he's the right cat for you, and we'd love to have you in and see him.
All right, you guys can check out this segment once again on our Facebook page shortly after the show. But Matt, thanks for joining us, and Moose, thanks for joining us too.